Hello, I'm Pastor Jeremy Combs, and we're going to pause for a proverb. Let's go. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 19 says, "The Lord by wisdom founded the earth, and by understanding hath he established the heavens." God created this world, and when he did so, he did it with design and order. That is, nothing was done by accident or flaw, although much of the world would want us to believe that. Each and every part of creation was declared to be good. When he finished creation of the earth, we're told in Genesis 1:31, and God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. Creation points us to a creator God whose handiwork is on display each and every day all around us. So today, let me encourage you to look out your window, look all around you and see God's handiwork. Now, we're also told that by understanding, God established the heavens. This reminds us that God has an active hand in his creation. God didn't just create the world and then passively just walk away from it, and then here we are, all created beings left to fend for ourselves. He didn't do that. Here, established means to stand, to direct. This world has the idea of this word has the idea of faithfulness. Think of it, God is the steadying hand then causes the sun to rise and to set. The seasons will come and they will go by his careful and watchful eye. Don't worry about this world when you're watching the news. It's going to continue under the steady hand of God, and that's regardless of what man does. Let's go to the next verse, Proverbs 3 and verse 20. By his knowledge, the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. Here, the theme of this verse in creation is the idea of water. You know, water is essential for life. We need it. In our society, we don't think much about water because all you do is go over to a spigot and turn the handle and water comes out. It's, in essence, it's readily available. Even this earth needs water as well. We're into November, but this summer, many of you planted your gardens. And probably when it really got hot in July, you had to go out and you had to water that garden. Why? Because you wanted it to grow. The life of your garden was basically it was needing that water. It depended upon that water. Now, you and I, we were just watering a small parcel of ground. Probably didn't get as much either if it was like us, but God waters the rest of the earth. In fact, in wisdom, he established something that we learn about in science called a water cycle that causes rain to fall and keeps not only the ground watered, but the air clean, and also the rivers and streams replenished. That is, reminds us God in knowledge gives us life. Yet God in his knowledge also brings forth, think about this, destruction. It is God that can break up the depths. Our best example of this would be all the way back in the book of Genesis. Remember the flood that came in Noah's day? It says the fountains of the great deep were broken up. How did God create the flood? He did so by breaking up the deep. Think about it. Earthquakes, tornadoes, thunderstorms, hurricanes, they all come by his knowledge. So today, as you think about God's hand at work in the world, whether it be by rain clouds, that is, you're getting life, or whether it be through terrible storms, and that is death or destruction, it all has a purpose, and it's all under the watchful eye of God. So you can be like Mr. Gene Kelly, and the next time it rains, you can be singing in the rain because God is in complete control of all of the earth and of all of the heavens as well. And that's a great truth for us to think about today. We'll see you next time.